Hello, I am Purple Rain, coach of the Damascus Driftlimbs, and I did not have time to make myself a PowerPoint this week. So I'm just going to be briefly going over the matchup here, talking about what I prepared for, and then going into my team a little bit. So the matchup, obviously, first thing that jumps out is Torkoal Lilligant. And then this fantastic Trick Room mode with Oranguru, King Gambit, Sylveon as well. That's all very threatening, especially considering my Trick Room mode is kind of non-existent. Most of the time anyways. That being said, my opponent's team is also not one-dimensional. It has a fast mode with Kilowattrel, which can give it Tailwind, so everything's outspeeding. And Crocodile. Crocodile matches up really well into my middling speed Pokemon. Heatran, Gyarados, and and Passimian potentially, depending on Terra. Obviously, it loses to Passimian 1v1 without Terra. And Raichu. So normally my mindset would be like, okay, it's faster, and it has potential super effective hits on all of those Pokemon, except for maybe Passimian. So the correct move is to Trick Room, but obviously my opponent's Trick Room mode is too good for me to just give them Trick Room for free. So it puts me into a really awkward position. That's basically the matchup and the problems I have with it. I think there are some things that make this matchup really good for me, like Torkoal is horrible here for my opponent. It's really good for me, the Sun mode. But there are other parts which, like I mentioned, the awkwardness with having to deal with Crocodile makes this kind of tough. So my team that I've built is this. Let's start with Heatran. Heatran, I have Terra Grass, I have Assault Vest, Power Gem, Heat Wave. Heat Wave should probably be in the first slot. And then this should be Heavy Slam. So the reason I have Heat Wave is it's just a great stab. Power Gem is really good. Into the birds, or the bird, Kilowattrel specifically, and Honchkrow, I guess, as well. Heavy Slam is important. Is an important move to go against Sylveon, because Sylveon obviously has much poorer defense than special defense. And Terra Blast Grass here is really good into any surprise Terras or Crocodile. For a while, Terra Blast Grass, by the way, was a Solar Beam, but I decided there was a large enough chance that they didn't bring Torkoal at all that I wanted to not have Terra Blast Grass. Or I wanted to have Terra Blast Grass over something that relied on Sun. So now, for the other Pokemon that might be in lead, Heatran is one of my planned lead Pokemon. The other Pokemon that might be in lead a lot is Screamtail. And so Screamtail is Trick Room Imprison, so it's good for imprisoning Trick Room. Fake Tears, which helps support the Heatran, and Dazzling Gleam. So when looking at this, I've given it safety goggles, so it can freely sit in front of Lilligant. And because one of the concerns I had was if I was leading Heatran something else, was like, how do I protect both my Pokemon from just getting sleep powdered turn one, while also protecting against Encore, because I can't protect if Lilligant has Encore. And so I have two Pokemon that don't have Protect, and the move that I know I do if I am in against a Lilligant Torkoal lead is I Terra Grass Heatran, Heat Wave, and I Dazzling Gleam or Fake Tears, probably. I would guess I would I'm still not sure on if I want to Fake Tears the Torkoal or Dazzling Gleam. I think I like Dazzling Gleam more, so that way I can get the KO on Lilligant. Although there's an argument for Lilligant not even being that threatening. Lilligant, obviously, I would assume in this case would be Focus Sash, but if it's not, then maybe Fake Tears is better. If I learn that. Okay. And so Screamtail survives a Choice Specs eruption in the sun. So there is that. Uh, Roaring Moon. Oh, it needs a Terra. I don't know. Could also be so. Terra Steel is probably good. I ran into some problems with uh, Gunk Shot Crocodile in testing, or in so Terra Steel might just be worthwhile for that. Although then I'm weak to ground. Sorry, you're seeing a little bit of this on the fly. Um, what resists poison? Ghost, maybe. Terra Ghost is worthwhile. Then I'm weak to dark, but it doesn't have any good dark moves if I'm remembering correctly. So, but then there's that. Um, Poison's weak to ground. Steel's weak to ground. Uh, I guess it's probably just Ghost, right? It also helps protect against fake outs if I really need to imprison Trick Room. Yeah, it's Terra Ghost. Okay, Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon's really interesting here. You'll see I have no stab moves, which is not something I generally like to do. But I thought Tailwind was really important because if we get into a speed war and I'm matching Tailwind, I think I win most of the time. Like a fast mode speed war. Um, so I thought Tailwind would be important to have in case I need to match it, or in case matching it is a good option. And then I have Ironhead, Earth, and Ironhead. Terra Steel is really good into Sylveon, and Earthquake is good into Torkoal and King Gambit. Although I do think I think Earthquake is. I don't know. I'm not feeling super great about Earthquake here. Oh, Stomping Tantrum. I should be Stomping Tantrum, not Earthquake. Because the only thing that only Gyarados doesn't get hit by Earthquake here, and Heatran is a problem if I'm running Stomping Tantrum, or if I'm running Earthquake, it'll just kill the Heatran. But I have a Chople Berry, because if I have Terra Steel, I can still take super effective attacks from fighting moves, and Crocodile will often run close combat, and then there's also Lilligant, which can also run close combat. So it is a concern as well. And so I gave myself Tailwind, Stomping Tantrum, Ironhead. I have enough attack EVs, I believe, to Oko. I believe it's to Oko Sylveon with Ironhead in the sun. And now I have Passimian. Passimian is Focus Sashed. Protect Ironhead, Ironhead Terra Steel for similar reasons to Roaring Moon. Just flips the Sylveon matchup. Rock Slide is really it shouldn't be Rock Slide. It was Rock Slide when it was a Choice Scarf set. Now it's probably now it's probably something else I'll figure out. I'll figure it out and I'll tell you later. But yeah, it's not Rock Slide. And close combat's a really good stab, and obviously good into King Gambit, and has some and Crocodile. Does it get Crunch? No. Knockoff, Fling, it gets Knockoff. Knockoff is good here. And then I have Toad Scroll. Toad Scroll, I have Terra Poison, good into Sylveon, good into the Lilligant. And Acid Spray to help with that. I've got Spore because it's just a fantastic move. Obviously, if I'm running Toad Scroll, I'm running Spore. I've got Rage Powder and Earth Power because Torkoal doesn't like to get Earth. I mean, ground coverage is good here. Finally, I have Gyarados. Gyarados has Raconberry, Protect, Stone Edge, Earthquake, and Waterfall. Waterfall's a strong stab, really good into Crocodile. Earthquake, as we mentioned before, good ground coverage. Stone Edge for the birds. just solid here. I've got Terra Ground Earthquake. And I am Moxie Gyarados because I don't want to proc Kingamon's Defiant. Um, and I was hesitant to run Mirror Herb because I think there's also a chance Kilowattrel ends up being competitive. I think it's actually likely to be competitive. Um, and so I didn't want to Mirror Herb the competitive Kilowattrel and then just like die to something. Um, have Gyarados die to something before it gets it off because Kilowattrel's faster. And uh, even through a Wakanberry, I believe it will die to like a +2 Thunderbolt. So, and I'm giving it a Wakanberry though, because now it will survive. Uh, I believe anything that is not a Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Uh, although, yeah, I think it survives anything that isn't a Choice Specs Thunderbolt. But it'll survive like Life Orb Thunderbolt. I think even Life Orb Thunder, although I'm not 100% sure about that. It's been a while since I made the spreads. All of the spreads have specific calcs in them. I don't remember most of them. But this is the team I'm using, and here's hoping week 3 goes as well as week 2, or at least better than week 1. Okay, I'll see you in the match. Okay, this is the matchup. So it is Crocodile, Crocodile Kilowattrel. There's Torkoal Lilligant. So I'm doing the normal lead, the lead I talked about with Heatran Screamtail. Um, I think I want to do Roaring Moon. I think I just want to do my first 4 to start out. See if Torkoal comes. Yeah, I think I like that the most. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only concern, Torkoal Lilligant. Perfect. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. Terra Grass, Heat Wave, Fake Tears, Torkoal, I think, is what I want to do. So I think I'm deciding to Fake Tears Torkoal because I'm not really scared of what Lilligant does here. With I have safety goggles and Terra Grass, and close combat's not doing anything. The Leaf Blade or whatever will hurt, but it'll be okay because both my Pokemon are rather bulky. So yeah, this is the lead I needed to prep for, even if I thought I was good into it. And this is the lead that. So yeah, this is the lead I was ready for, pretty much. Let's see what they do. Oh, I missed the Torkoal. That's so huge. Okay, it's fine though, because I just Heat Wave Dazzling Gleam now. Yeah, just Heat Wave Dazzling Gleam. And that should be fine. The miss on Heat Wave sucks though. Oh, like really not fun. Maybe even it's not Heat Wave. It is Power Gem into Torkoal. No, Heat Wave in the Sun might even be. It's Heat Wave Dazzling Gleam in case of switches and stuff. I'm not really scared of what Iron Defense Torkoal's doing to me, to be honest. Like, I don't know, body presses kind of suck, but it's so slow. Like, this is really quite fine for me. Um, yeah. I think I'm just close combat does an okay amount. Oh, okay. Torkoal down. That close combat did a lot. Um, so what am I scared of here? I think I'm most scared of Crocodile. So Terra Blast. I mean, Trick Room here is almost good. Yeah, I like Trick Rooming here because it gives me speed control pretty much no matter what. Especially if it's possible that they Tailwind. So yeah, I think I want a Trick Room here. Terra Blast and a Trick Room, I think is right. Oh no, no, it's just Heat Wave Trick Room. Maybe even switch into Pessimian Trick Room because Heatran's gonna just do so much. Switch into Pessimian Trick Room is what I'm gonna do. Uh, okay, new Pessimian was going down. Now I get the Trick Room. Uh, Heatran is really good here. Terra Blast into you. Uh, Dazzling Gleam, I think. Terra Blast D Gleam puts me in a good position because it should remove Renekton, and then Tracer, if it has a focus sash, should go down. Tracer being Kilowattrel. Or should, we'll be breaking its sash, which is nice. Uh, only thing that's awkward here, obviously, is Screamtail is Screamtail's really fast right now. Oh, perfect. Okay. Well, I think I always win from here. I just Heat Wave and Dazzling Gleam to not reveal much info. And it goes down. It goes down in one hit. Okay. GG. Um, that went about as well as could be expected. Uh, oh, let me save the replay. I just like to have it there. Okay. So now we're in game two. Um, I really don't expect a Lilligant Torkoal lead again. That would be surprising. But I do expect. I expect Persian Oranguru uh, here. But I still think the right thing to do then is Screamtail Heatran. I like Gyarados here now because if I don't expect them to bring Sun, Gyarados is a lot better. And Ironhead's not a great here. I still think I like Roaring Moon. Stomping Tantrum's pretty good. No, I think I like Bassimian more. Yeah, I think I like Bassimian in the back more. Screamtail, Heatran, Gyarados, Bassimian. Uh, I also didn't even notice, but no King Gambit. Um, I think I'm fine to Degleam. I want to just Terra. Oh, the question is, will it try to put something to sleep now? Or will it try to close combat? I think the play here is fake out Heatran, close combat Heatran. So in that situation, what am I doing? I am Dazzling Gleaming and switching into Gyarados. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm Dazzling Gleaming and switching into Gyarados. Okay, got that part right. Oh, okay. So it's not entirely what I expected. Fake out and then tried to... So Dazzling Gleam now. Dazzling Gleam Protect seems pretty good. Um, yeah, Dazzling Gleam Protect seems solid here because I'm worried about a Leaf Blade or whatever from Lilligant. Um, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Oh, the stealing the safety goggles is crazy. Okay, I was not prepared for that at all. That's really cool. So does that mean okay, because it has normal gem. Ah. So I'm still finding Dazzling Gleam, Waterfall into Roserade. Because I'm not really scared of what it's doing. Icy Wind, sure. Oh, the crit. Okay. Um, Dazzling Gleam, Terra Ground, Earthquake, I think is what I wanted. No, Terra Ground. I don't know if I want to Terra Ground here. Um, I think I actually just want to Dazzling Gleam, switch into Heatran. Yeah, I want to Dazzling Gleam, switch into Heatran because that way, because it's Assault Vest, so it's not going to be taking a lot. Discharge. Okay. No para. Para. Okay. So I still want a Dazzling Gleam, but now I'm worried about Hurricanes and stuff on Heatran, predicting a Terra Grass. Because Terra Grass is super obvious here, right? So now I think I want to switch into Gyarados and Dazzling Gleam to try to KO the Killer Wattrel. Um, and hopefully I get the Wake Up. And if nothing comes out, Earthquake KOs. Oh, huge because it KO'd itself. Persian. Okay. Uh, Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling. How does Dazzling Gleam Protect look? I think it looks good. Because worst case is Screamtail goes down without doing anything. That might even be best case. Screamtail goes down. I get a free switch into Heatran. Terra Grass, Terra Blast is really good here. But also, Trick Room is insane here because I am losing the speed war. Trick Room Protect, I think, is what I want to do. Because how much does Earthquake do? It does enough. It KOs Screamtail. Um, so the concern would be fake it. Oh, protect, an Earthquake. Yeah, that's fine. Now I go into Heatran and I Terra Grass. Or do I go into Passimian? just close combat the. I gotta go into Pessimian, close combat, parry the platypus, terra ground. Because no, I don't want to terra ground. I want to just waterfall and hope that hope it doesn't have stone edge or something. Uh, yeah, because it can't protect. So this is a good position for me. I want to close combat the Persian waterfall. The crocodile. There's an argument to terra ground Gyarados, but I'm just worried that earthquake is too easy here. Um, and no fake out concerns. Um, Terra Ground is just so tempting, right? Like, it's just so tempting to Terra Ground. Oh, but thank God I didn't. Huge. Oh, this is game winning. Okay, I win. Uh, Close combat, waterfall, GG. Solar Blade. That's what I was worried about. Oh, but it's a 2-turn move. Okay, well, that was the set. That went pretty well. I'm happy with that. I wonder if Crocodile is choiced. Might be banded. Because using Earthquake there seems a little weird to me. The Thief play was super cool. I didn't expect that at all. Losing the prediction on safety goggles and then getting the Thief after the normal gen, so cool. Uh, so interesting. I thought that was really, that was smart. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think my prep really paid off with my lead for Heatran and Screamtail. It really set me up, put me in a good position. And I feel like I did something really cool, which I'm not used to doing, which is predicting an adaptation that my opponent will make, and then adapting to it on the fly, like ready before they adapt to it, before they even make the adaptation. Uh, and so yeah, I'm overall really happy with how that went. GG's, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.